Okay, we are live. Do we have transcoding? Let's check. It's looking good. Yay, we landed with transcoding immediately. That's kind of unusual. Right, time for some social mediaing. I have been a busy beaver today, yes I have. I will explain more once a few of you have arrived. Londis, welcome to the stream. How the devil are you, sir? I am just social mediaizing in a couple of seconds. I don't know if you can hear any difference. In fact, you probably can't. But yeah, the room is, well, it's about 80% done now. Because the last box of foam that I needed turned up like 15 minutes ago. So I've just put up a bit more of the corner panels. I shall show you forthwith. I need to get the game started for one. Soto Mahoney, hello from a rooftop in Tyr. Is the evil ominous spy spying on us again? Yes. It sounds different in my headphones. I don't know if it sounds different to you guys on the stream, but yeah. I feel like I'm in a vocal booth. I cannot hear anything of the room acoustics whatsoever. It's completely dead, which is kind of awesome because the door to the hallway is still open. So you should be hearing that, but you can't. It's weird. Watching through a sniper scope is still watching. I see. And also, hello. Yes, it doesn't look any different behind me because that hasn't changed. Let's go to the live screen. Eventually it'll pick up the game, and it has. What we got? Crepsial armor, which is, yeah. We're not in for Crepsial armor just yet. So, if you remember, quite a long time ago, I don't know if I've even got them here. Let's add a couple of images. Add a new source. I will try and show you this as quick as possible. Right. So, God. I think I've added this photo before, but it's decided to be enormous. So that here is the... Right, so that's how the sound acoustics were done previously. You can kind of see there's the speakers, the shiny new monitor, the boom arm, the microphone, all of that's the same. All I see is boxes of vape juice. Yeah, okay, so that's how it used to look. And I haven't quite finished yet, but it now has... give that a name, Midway. I was showing this to Savik earlier on, and it's a lot simpler to do from bloody Discord than it is over this. Right, oh god, same again. I need to resize these or something. Yeah, so that's about halfway done. You can probably tell there's still some of the old cushions and stuff on the ceiling there. So all of that's going to come down. But that's all the tiles up behind the monitors and then the bass traps in the corners. Those bass traps are pretty big. Can I show you one? They've only just arrived, you see. Right, okay, so there's a bunch of these in the box. So that's the size of them. They're a foot square. And then this is one of the segments that's on the wall now. So you sort of stack them. Like that, because it breaks up the waveform. So it literally stops all the bass build-up in the room, making it very acoustically dead. There you go. It's a pain in the arse to fit it in a room that's full of stuff, though, I'll tell you that. Oh dear. Oh god. Savik. The Arc GSP tour today. Is there a tour? I didn't know there was a tour. We certainly can go. Is there a fixed time for it, or what's occurring? 7 PM my time, possibly, yeah. Rhonda 84, Sol Enforcer. Yep. Yes, it is. It is a Solitus one. I already have a paid one, so it's just a paid one. An Atrox. So it's just when you want something different, you know. I already have a Trox. This is my second Enforcer. Event description: Gemmikins invites you to come back to Nature Tour Arc. Gerra will be assisting as we head out to Galway Nature Reserve, located at, taking a tour around the nature reserve as well as a few other locations. That sounds nice. Well, a Trox Shade. Awesome. Yeah, when being Atrox actually, I mean, the only advantage an Atrox has got over a Solitus Shade, Solitus Enforcer now is it was about 3k HP in total. Don't know how long it is since you played, but yeah. Up Effect Shade is pretty awesome. It's damn sight easier because obviously you don't need treatment on a Shade, you just need sense and agility to swap out your beaters, which makes them, you know, real easy to get into. And if you're Up Effects, you can hot swap them while you're in the middle of a fight as well. There is also this evening, there is the HodorRaid as well. So I don't know what tune to take for that. Whether to take this or to take the Keeper. I think maybe the Keeper, you know. Oh yeah, before 18.7. Yeah, a lot changed. Quite a lot changed. News last updated. To Saturday. Got about 10 minutes before HodorRaid starts. I think I'll go on the Keeper, you know. I think I will. Just for the lols. What do we think? I think I will. Take the Keeper out for a little bit of dust them off a little bit. Yeah, so the rest of the corner pieces, I've got them going straight up in the corners, but I will also have them go across laterally, or horizontally rather. So I've got the big cubes in the centres and then go across to those. When I looked at the pictures, even when I was reading the measurements with the tape measure, I was thinking, oh no, not big. And then they turned up and I went, God, they're huge. Had anything else change? Yeah. Keeper's got way better. Advi's got way worse. Everyone got loads of different buffs and stuff. They added a new research line that everyone gets called Apotheosis, which is pretty epic. And yeah, all good. I mean, 99% of the changes were really nice. Didn't screw anyone over. Everyone got 2 complete IPRs for free after the 18.7 patch. So, no, didn't screw anyone whatsoever. Unless you're an Advi. Because they just made Advis not very good anymore. Mainly because people carried on... 3K MC is overrated. Not on NT, it's not with the new Garrux. Keepers are, well, they can kick some serious arse now. They're one of my favourite tunes to play, I'll be honest. So, you know. HodorRaid. We go running down. Yeah, they're very desirable in team now. We've got Enforcer tank, so cancel that one. Go for that one. Yeah, we got new weapons, we got all kinds of cool stuff. Now, this one is pretty well decked out, AC/DC, Stellar deck. There's 3 new dungeons since 18.7. You got the Pyramid of Home with a ton of new gear in it and Awakened Beast Armour. Then new weapons and HUD items from the 201 Plus Subway and the 201 Plus Temple of the Three Winds. They made a high level version of it with totally different loot. Shade used to, yeah, because Shades can basically heal themselves, so I've tanked 12 man with the Shade. They can solo just about anything, they're just not as wanted in teams because of utility. Was any of it good? Yeah, all of it's great. Like, the Obsidian Desecrator is the best two-handed edge weapon in the entire game now. Bar none. There's nothing better than it. No, it's all decent gear. Like, the Awakened Beast Armour gives you a complete heal every... is it 30 seconds or 45 seconds? For anyone that's wearing a full set of it. You get a complete heal for it. And the stats on Awakened is way higher. I've got some here. So an Awakened Bach, 2000 to all ACs, 45 to all base abilities, 500 to all health, 100 add all off, and 50 to add death, heal delta, and it gives you Fountain of Life, which is the CH. Then you've got Awakened Helmet, which again, 45 to all nano skills, a ton of other stuff, and so on and so on. So yeah, and you get Sluggish Notum Lens, which gives you healing efficiency for 10% or direct nano damage plus 10%. It's all quite easy stuff to get. Can solo Pand now then. Yeah, I can do most of it. I can do the Zods and stuff on Keeper. It's not too bad. You just got to deal with ads more than anything. Bear87. Welcome to the stream. It depends what you're going to do. If you're going to PvP, yeah, it's probably better. And then they added the Arbiter Daily, so you now get stuff like Dust Brigade Operative. It gives 5 crit, 30 all add all off, 1800 to all ACs, or almost all ACs, 950 to health and nano, add damage for 35, add all off for 30. about the best chest piece for PVM or whatever. Alien Armor's still one of the best, but the Awakened sleeves are better. Higher stats on them. 45 to all weapon skills. All melee skills or all range skills, depending which sleeve you use. And then the Awakened shoulder pads. Again, another 5 to crit. You can wear 2 of them. So if you do a crit build for PvP, oh my god, yeah, it's pretty epic stuff to wear. If you already have a full set of Beast Armor, you just need to farm all the upgrade parts from the new Pyramid of Home, which are not that easy to get, I would say. Some of them take a lot of work. Once you've learned the raid, it's not so bad. You can't solo it though. Hot swapping still a thing in PvP? Yeah, some people, yeah. Yeah, they did add some, you know, decent usable stuff, and quite a few sort of quality of life upgrades as well got added to the game, so. Any public raid bots? I'm in one right now. This is HodorRaid. You know, Hodor. From the old Game of Thrones character, I guess. There's another one called Raid for All, which is open to anyone. Flat roll though, no point system. It's just flat roll in Raid for All. I think iRaid became HodorRaid, if I remember rightly. I'm not sure. Who else have I missed coming on? Sabik, yes. I think we're going to have time to get to that. Yeah, iRaid was renamed to HodorRaid, so there you go. I don't know if points got carried over or anything like that. HodorRaid's points and it's clan and neutral only. Raid for All is flat roll though. Screw Omni. In HodorRaid, kinda, yeah. Raid for All is like anybody. So, you know. The thing is, you've hit us when there's no alien event. And normally there is, so. My camera's definitely off. That's better. The zoning fixed it. It just felt like my character was running in a weird direction, even though I was hitting. Like, sometimes it's better to just... Number pad is not fixing my camera. Uh-oh. Why? Why you do this to me? It should center camera. Number lock. Why is my number lock not working? Oh god. Why you do this, keyboard? I hit some function key on it or something like that and not realised. Cap lock works. I've hit a button somewhere. Don't worry about it. Yay! Current callers. Yup. And we shall go there, and you can go there. No, some exploiters were stacking NTs and Orbital Strike took a ton of bases, and basically everyone just went screw this and walked away from it. They actually wanted a pat on the back for doing it as well. That was so cringe. But you can get 50% nano bonus just from a nano can now for 4 hours. They sell for like 3 or 4k on GMI. But yeah, apparently it was doing naughties. But it's sort of starting to even out again. I don't know where we're at now. Yeah, it's gone back to sort of 15 odd percent. It's been up to 25, and it was wrong when it was 25 before, which is like the max you can do with land. But yeah, it wasn't right when Clan had that percentage. And then a couple of weeks back, someone Omniside did it. So I don't know. As long as you didn't used to play in Devil Inside, you'd be okay. Because they turned Omni. So you won't be in an org if you come back if it was Devil Inside. Because they switched sides as an org, so I guess once they did that, they must have disbanded and reformed. I don't know. Never seen it done before. Don't quite know what the mechanics are for that. Yeah, there's 3 new dungeons. So they opened up Pyramid of Home, so there's a load of new stuff from there. Then they opened up the Temple of the Three Winds as a 201 dungeon with a bunch of new loot. New MA attacks, new weapons, new HUD items, new implants, all kinds of stuff. And then did the same again with the subway. Added some really nice pieces from the subway though. Like super duper nice. I think they decided on some kind of ceasefire on boxing in PvP. I don't fully know, because like 6 years ago I just walked away from PvP. I got running there. Vengeance of the Immaculate. Why does it never want to put anything where I put it? Why you do this? Yeah, it looks like it's evening out again. But that's what it just seems to happen. Every so often someone has got the new latest whatever trick saws, and you know suddenly Towerfield, quality 300 Towerfield that's full, well built, well placed, disappears in 20 seconds. Yeah, when it's one player versus player proper, which is what PvP is designed for, albeit it's never perfect, it's a hell of a lot more fun. I saw that there was something on there and they just said just stop boxing in PvP, it's retarded, and it ruins it. It takes all the fun out of it. One player hits one button and instantly kills whoever they've targeted because they've got 6 NTs in a box, all landing Garrux, which goes straight through reflect and whatnot. So yeah, I might even start PvPing again if they're not going to play silly burgers in tower fights. Might be worth actually fighting. It's like if you go, like the old days, you play an Unreal Tournament or Counter-Strike or something like that, and you get on a match and someone's using hacks and you're like, oh, you just walk away, don't you? I mean, there's no fun, there's no challenge, it's just, someone going, hee hee, script. It's like, ugh. Cringe. So it's a nature reserve tour. I think I can go to it and I can definitely stream it, but if GSP are playing music, well, you guys already know what happens. 5 seconds of Sultans of Swing while I checked to see if they were broadcasting, and immediately a copyright claim. It was like, oh my god, are you serious? But yeah, it does seem to be that's just how they seem to operate. It's nuts. It's also bloody annoying as well, because you got to go and faff with it. Normally just chat-based. Oh, that's pretty cool. I've had no prior communication about it, so I don't know. I'm assuming GSP are going to be doing talking, and people would probably want to hear it, but I don't know if they are okay with me streaming that or not. You know, I don't know. Not had an appropriate conversation beforehand, sort of thing, you know. Can't believe I'm already AI 30 on that Enforcer. It still blows my mind. AI 30 at what? Now 217. 240, hit 215 on the same night. Yeah, that was kind of bonkers. Yes, as I'm looking ahead with all these tiles up, I feel very pro sat here, I've got to say. Instead of looking at furnishings stuck to the walls, you know. I think it definitely does. It does improve the sound inside the room quite a bit as well. I mean, the other stuff kind of worked. It didn't work well, but it did kind of work. It was better than a, you know, completely untreated room, but it wasn't ideal. It had weird sort of nodes in it and stuff. So... but now it's far more even. And you can definitely tell when you've got studio monitors to listen back on, you can kind of go, oh yeah. Because they don't cheat the sound, they're not coloured in any way. If anything, they're kind of coloured towards clarity. So you can kind of hear the stereo feel better. But yeah, you can definitely hear a lot less mud on the stream. Or on the microphone, more accurately, you know. I don't really know if someone's buffed me. Less controlled rage and dirty fire. Thanks. Yes, I'm not hitting the service tower tonight if I can help it. I saw it was last weekend, wasn't it? It got called and I was like, oh dear. Then it was like, oh crap. You hit Q, you're going to die. And sure enough, I did, so. Still got back for the boss fight. Quite pleased with that. So yeah, I mean, the game's probably in better shape now than, I don't know, when did you last log in? Was it before the big 18.7 patch in 2015? Because yeah, there's a lot of stuff did change with that. Mostly for the better, to be fair. Still free room in the raid. Yeah, there's room in the raid. You will probably have to send a tell to the raid lead. I think it's Kara at the moment. And then sort of, it depends how quickly we go. Do you know what I mean? So I would think so. Depends how long you take. The way we're going, I don't think we're going to be all that long before we're already halfway through Sector 28, you know. At this rate, at least, anyway. 28's probably the slowest one. Because you got to wait for the rookie. So at the moment it's Halloween, otherwise you'd have seen a big ass alien event, which we've had pretty much every Saturday for almost the whole year. And that's been awesome for people. So many more AI30 players now. It's a lot of XP in those raids, because the arc that runs them does a massive XP, alien XP and research pulse. Mihalik, welcome to the stream. Yes, we're here doing Hodor alien playfields at the moment. Having the funds. No space quest, no, there's no alien raids until after Halloween's over, is my understanding. Gamel 0007, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. You're on the laptop at the moment, we know, because of which Twitch account you're on. Maybe do it. Well, I'm getting pulled in all sorts of directions at the minute, because we've got a GSP ARC tour or something as well. People saying, come to that. I think Sabic wants to do that, to be honest. I think that's Sabic's sort of speed this evening. I mean, I wouldn't mind trying another subway run. Try and get some more bits and pieces for the Enforcer and that. You know, support the support beam and all that. I've been wanting to see Gemini's or Gemmy's tour for a while. Yeah. Might have to be another night, Mahalik, I'm afraid. No Savic tonight, at least, anyway. Need to do yours at some point as well. Yep. The support. Kill the support. Lopnik, aliens. Yeah, just the sector aliens this weekend. As far as I'm aware, there is no alien event while Halloween is running. If I hear different, I will tell you, but I don't think there is. You say we'll do mine, you mean your tour? Yeah, there was a contest for tours, wasn't there? Which is kind of cool. You and Gemmy both won. Yeah, I want to see the Savic tour as well. I definitely don't mind coming along for it. Nobody's asked me on Discord, and they usually poke me with something. Carlos, come and stream thing now. Okay. So I don't exactly know for the moment. On the GSP Discord, he's still in there, right? I think so, yeah. But I don't know if they're okay with me streaming it, that's the only thing. Because if Jemmy is talking, that's one thing, but I don't know. Right, and now I run away for the next raid because I don't actually need anything. Damn insurance is screwed. Rental company telling me my insurance said there's issues. Rental company says, is it? Okay. What's this, with a car or something, or some other thing? No, in the UK, usually if you get a rental car, you get the insurance with it. I don't know. I suppose it varies what deal you get and what options you go for. My tour would involve dodging Melvins while routing Seekers, while kiting POH 5 balls. If the kiddies want the tour, they better learn quick. Right. You used your own insurance on a rental. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that works. I haven't rented a car in... Last time I had a rental, it was for work, and it was just all part and... It was done. It was a done deal. Didn't have to think about it. Right, why is... Right, now number lock is on. Let's just double check. Oh, it's working again. That's weird. Maybe I hit a... Yeah, this 710 keyboard's got some... Does some odd things occasionally. Someone hit your car, so their insurance should be paying for it. Yeah. If they hit your, if they're in the wrong, that's it. It's on there. You claim it off their insurance. Simple as that. Your insurance company should be going straight to them to claim it. That's how it works here. You know, if it's different where you are, it's different where you are. But last time someone caused an accident I was in, we claimed everything off her. And I don't have $1,700 to pay for this, and rental company wants this policy info for the persons who hit me. Meanwhile, I'm... If they don't give you the information, the thing you do is report them to the police for not surrendering details. That's kind of how it works in the UK, at least. I don't know. Every country's got its own whatever, you know. So. If there was an accident, they're in the wrong, then it's on them. Everyone should be claiming on their insurance. They gave me their insurance and policy number, but they haven't given me the claim for the damage to the rental. It should be your insurance company going after theirs. You should not have to do much. Normally, it's in there. They just get in touch with them and say, right, we reckon you owe us this. And then they just argue it out between them. You shouldn't have to be stressed about it. Not normally, anyway. Yeah, it sounds kind of odd. In the same week my personal car got hit, then my rental got hit 2 days later. Jesus. I'm fairly sure Canada's got a similar insurance law system to the UK, if I'm honest. I mean, there's always going to be, like, the exception to the rule, but if someone hits your rental car, it's whoever's insuring that car for you goes after the people that hit the car. Did you get the police involved? That's always a good thing to do, because the police will just force them to surrender details. and then the police will give it out to any third party that needs it. In the UK, at least, anyway. And if you refuse to surrender your details to the police, it's a criminal offence, so good luck. They'll just take your car off you until you give them the information. Usually they'll just do an insurance check, find out who you're insured with and contact them themselves, so, you know, you're not getting away with it like that. At least in the US insurance. Yeah, they do. In the UK, they don't. They're regulated. Can't pull crap like that. I mean, they can try and pull crap like that, but then they can be struck off the register of insurers, and that's it. The business is out of business. Someone isn't doing their damn job. Yeah, you're right. Sector 28, the longest and the shortest. Emails and calls, yeah. Consumer protection. Soviet gulags, according... Yeah. Say the people on a kickback who've been bribed to vote that way, yeah. It's the nature of whoever's in control is to maintain their position of control. It's been like that since we invented the flint axe. Pretty much. There's a brilliant lecture about it by James Burke. Absolutely fantastic. Hang on, I'll get you the link now. Because I watched it, so that means, yeah, there you go. YouTube will recommend it once again. I'll just get you guys the link. This is why we have the problems we do. There you go. By the way, what bitrate do you record? Because it's like 6,000 is too low for recording. 25 megabyte a second to 50 megabyte a second variable. And then when I render it out at 24 because I record at 1440p, and YouTube does 1440p 60 at 24. I'll give you the link for that as well. There we go. YouTube's own answer for... So you can upload at a higher bitrate than 24 if you want, but it will just recode it itself, so... I pretty much follow that, although while I record I set it 24 to 50 variable. Streaming, I have it set 6K to 12K variable. So if you want to know what it's at, if you click the cog in the bottom right of the image, of the actual game screen, and click the advanced, it will tell you what bitrate you're receiving. Oh yeah, we've been sold down the river with that. Well and truly sold down the river with it. Thing is, I don't own a credit card. I haven't had one for years. If I ain't got the money, I don't have money. That's it. If I need something that is expensive, you save up for it. A lot less stress that way. I didn't even look which team I'm in here. I'm in Team 3. Getting the debit cards 10 times harder. Yeah, it's the opposite here. Well, since the credit crunch 2008, the whole world's had a lot of financial problems. We're still in recovery from that, and people are far too quick to forget it and blame everything else for the problems when it all stems back to, you know, bankers taking ridiculous risks, you know, all the way up to 2008 when the whole thing came crashing down. Yeah, we get fees on like regular debit cards, but they're very small. They're like almost negligible. Forgot Mihalik ninja'd your spot. You've been ninjaing someone's spot. Yeah, it's kind of a weird... It seems like a weird system to us because we don't have it, but yeah. Thing is, in the US, you need a credit card to build it. Oh, people do that, yeah. They get a credit card, borrow it to the max, and just pay it all back every month. All they do is draw it out, put it in another account, let it sit there, pay it back. Just keep doing that. Yeah, creditors are making too much money. That's the thing. I mean, it's almost indenture. Basically, you're owned from the day you're born. Yeah, I don't mind going higher bitrate on Twitch because as long as you've got transcoding, people watching you will be okay. I did try doing 1440p on Twitch and it will do it, but it wants to lower the bitrate down so much. When you've got screen size that size, it just looks terrible. So I play at 1440 but stream at 1080. Well, it's not the max, it's the max they tell you to use, but it's not the max. You can go 8K all day long. Like at the moment you could be getting anything from... The minimum you'll get at 1080 watching this stream will be 6. But if things get busy it'll go higher. When you watch 1080p 60 on YouTube you're getting 12 megabytes a second. So I have it set to that as a maximum, and occasionally it goes up to it. It does it when it needs it. It's just how bitrate works and how the compression works. It's quite clever the way it works. It waits until something changes on the screen. If the, you know, like say you've got a video and the background is black, then it knows it doesn't need to use up bitrate or data to store a separate image, you know, a separate pixel that's also black. It just uses the same pixel over and over again. Quite a clever algorithm. 936p, that's a weird one. Or is that just, is that the limit of your upload speed or whatever? Because sometimes, yeah, you are kind of stuck with it. My thing was, I'd got so used to doing videos at, 4K and 2K that there was no way I was going to drop it as low as Twitch wanted me to. So if I couldn't do 1080p, I wasn't going to do it at all. Before we got better fibre here. In theory it looks better, yeah. Depends which codec you're using and which encoder. If you use the hardware encoder, it's quite a lot better. And there's zero impact. All NVIDIA cards since the 600 series have got a dedicated encoder on the card. Whether you use it or not is entirely up to yourself. But with OBS and Streamlabs OBS you can use it. Which is what I do. So as the actual streaming, most of the... Yeah, try NVENC New and see how much better it looks. And how little it impacts your system while you're using it. It's like recording with Shadowplay, there's virtually none. Virtually no impact whatsoever. Which is awesome. You got to remember, my system's pretty old as well. It's a 3000 series i7 and a GTX 980. It's nothing, nothing mega about my system. So anywhere I can lose a little overhead, I will. Yeah, if you've got a 12 core, you're probably fine doing it like that because you've got the resources for it. I've only got 4 cores, 8 threads, so. They reckon the best way of doing it though is to have is to box it, so you've got one PC that's playing the game, and then a second PC with a capture card doing all the encoding and capturing. Apparently that's the top way of doing it, but I don't know now with, like you're saying, like a 12 core CPU. So what's that, like 12 core 24 thread? Yeah, well you're only going to capture at 60, so you're going to have to VSync to the 60 FPS, otherwise, yeah, unless you can keep it locked at 120, you're going to have issues. 12 core 24 thread at 4.3, yeah, that's plenty of horsepower for using doing software rendering. It might impact the game if the renderers are using the same core as the game, but it's not that likely. It certainly would be if I did it on my system. Yeah, my thing with overclocking is what's that as a percentage? I can clock this to 4.3, but it can get a little tetchy at play. You know, sometimes I'll be rendering out a video and it will just suddenly freeze. Yeah, 3 to 5%, and you're gonna be pushing. You know, the amount you gain for the amount of stress you put in the components under, it's up to you, but personally I don't think it's really worth it. Not for the 3 to 5%. It's like, yeah, you know, really? Better off tightening up your memory timings and things like that on your RAM. Do you more good. Yeah, if you want faster FPS on a shooter, yeah. Although I'd be inclined just to tighten up the memory timings and drop some of the eye candy if you want to go that way. But seeing as like 99% of the stuff I do is like RPG or, you know, Anarchy Online, the frame rate's not that big of a deal. Yeah, Ryzen is a lot of its hyper-threading and all the fabric in between it and everything is, from what I've heard, is quite reliant on good system memory. Yeah, I've got 8 sticks of RAM in this system. It's the old X79 board. So you've got quad channel memory. It's probably why it's still managing to do what I need it to do. Otherwise, if it was only dual channel, it'll probably be struggling like hell by now. Just need to get my new GPU and get rid of my 1080 Ti for the win. Yeah, that's a great card. Nothing wrong with that card at all. I mean, you're not going to use ray tracing and all that if you're playing FPS games. I would not competitively. I wouldn't have thought so anyway. Yeah, it's way, way, way faster than my system. So you should be fine. All on 1080p. You need a bigger monitor. Need 2K for that system. I mean, even I'm on a 2K bloody monitor. But because, you know, I can run Skyrim at a reasonable frame rate with a ton of mods on it and everything else. You know. I'd probably say it was alright to go to 2K on that once you... If you're going for like a 30 series or something like that, I would say definitely, 4K movies. Yeah, I tried the Logitech GoPro wireless mouse thing and it's like, nah, my hands are just way too big. This is a 502. It looks like a toy in my hands. So that's as small as I can go. Anything smaller than that, it's like trying to use mouse control on it with a thimble. Do you know what I mean? It's like barely manage it, you know. Oh, is the tour starting now? Yeah. There was one I wanted to get, but you can't get them anymore. I think it was Rats or something it was called, and it had like screws so you could expand the size of the body to make it a bit more. But with me, my hands always end up like... Can you see this on there? It's like my fingers always extend way past where the mouse buttons are, so my fingers are always kind of like that, or touching the mouse mat in front of the mouse. Yeah, the 502 is an excellent general use mouse. It really is. The sensor is very sharp, very, very positive. In 23 minutes, but I don't want to risk being late. Oh no! I'll try and make it. I think I might have to go for a quick pee as well while we're doing this. Yeah, I'm quite interested in the... I can't think which one it is Logitech make. It's a mouse and it charges wirelessly on the pad. I quite like the sound of that rather than faffing around and needing to... Like you say, the amount of current they use, but I kind of like always-on wired mice. I don't know, I always have. I remember I was quite an early adopter of optical mice as well, but I remember the old days of unscrewing it, taking the ball out, cleaning the ball, cleaning the XY roller. Happy days. You play like 14 hours a day, bloody hell. Yeah, I'm sure they've figured out they can get it to come back on really fast, you know, rather than it go to sleep on you sort of thing. Or you could maybe even overwrite it, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not adverse to them. The cat one I was looking at for the extra size was a wireless thing as well. But with that, you had to take a battery out to charge it. It had like a fast release thing on it and all that, so, you know, it wasn't faffing around in a drawer for a battery or something. Probably alright. You got a huge mouse, man. Yeah. I don't run my DPI that high on my mice. It's only like 1200 or something. I mean, this will go up to ridiculous DPI, but I just have it 1000 megahertz polling rate. Oh yeah, it makes no difference to me for what I do. Yeah, this is it. You can get used to it if you step them up. Things I hate in games though is like mouse acceleration and stuff like that. Oh god, I hate that. It just makes everything feel so syrupy and bleh. Some games low DPI isn't very good. Oh yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, if the game doesn't know what that is, it doesn't deal with it well. Yeah. Yeah. The original the older Logitech 502 was quite a good size for my hand because it had quite a nice higher kind of arc to it. So I spent less time with my first two fingers touching the mouse mat in front of the mouse. I'm in here somewhere, I promise. All you can see is like lots of green. Like Call of Duty on one PC and I have 200 DPI because the game said it's all the way down. It's still too fast. Alright. I suppose it's the game, it's the style of the game, isn't it? Some games don't handle it mice control and keyboard control that well because for some reason they're just a port of the Xbox or whatever version, which is always disappointing as hell when that happens. You can always tell as well because they get lazy and leave certain buttons hard-coded so you can't change them. That annoys the snot out of me as well. Do you know, I played the original Half-Life with a trackball and an ergo keyboard using the arrow keys. And I'm sure I inverted the y-axis as well. Because any game I'd played previous was like TIE Fighter and, you know, stuff like that. It was more flight simulator type games, so you know, when people go, no, when you do this, you're moving up. But unless you're doing that, you're not lifting your mouse up. You're not moving your mouse up. You're only moving it up when you do that. But yeah. Like, look down was always push forward on a joystick. So a lot of people still play like that, and some games won't let you invert the y-axis. And if you're used to it that way, oh, you just feel like you're going to be sick otherwise. Trying to do it differently. Yeah, ball mice. I think there was a few opticals on the market, but not many. I remember getting the Microsoft Explorer mouse, I think it was called. Big silver thing. That was an awesome mouse. I think I played AO on it 5 years with that mouse. I absolutely loved it. And then it died. It just didn't light up one day. I took it apart, I tried resoldering the cable, and nah. And then I could never find like all the editions that came out after were built for people with smaller hands, or they just decided to make it, you know, more usable for more people or something like that, but it was never quite as good. Even had plans of like cannibalizing a new one and putting it in the older one's chassis and things, you know, trying to get it to work. I remember replacing the Omron switches in there more than once, but heavy-handed more than a failure, rather than a failure of the mouse, just being too damn heavy-handed with it. Dear me, excuse me. Floor tank pulling everything right on top of himself, as you do. Delica, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. We're doing the Hodor raid, and then hopefully we'll have enough time to make it to Gemmikins Arc Tours. We'll have to see. What is your superpower? I'm the messy inventory man. Absolutely. Mess is creative, or it always feels creative to me. Cyber Exile, welcome to the stream. Right, we're waiting for the unicorns to show up. Yeah, I've done some upgrades in the room. Spent all those lovely donations on proper acoustic treatment, bass traps, everything. So, in theory, everything should be sounding pretty good now, or as good as it's going to get with me droning away. But you should get a lot less sort of boominess and stuff with the bass traps. I do get that in this room, given my baritone voice and then, you know, the smaller dimensions of this room. But using these, it doesn't seem too bad. Yay, the unicorns are here. You can't tell the difference. Yeah, I mean, I can hear a difference in the headphones, but it depends how you're listening and how coloured the speakers or whatever are, or headphones are that you're listening through. All has an effect. Yeah, I can hear that there is a difference in the bass response of the room. It's way lower, which is what I want. I want it as neutral as possible, really, when you're recording on a live mic. It's like a hybrid between a vocal booth and a room to mix music in with speakers. Kind of a weird hybrid, I suppose. That was quite quick, actually, with those dudes. Who are they trying to kill now? You've got to remember I had homemade acoustic treatment, which consisted of basically lots of stuff stuck to the wall, like furniture foam and God knows. So it always looked kind of terrible. It's like when my girlfriend gets a haircut. What do you think? Totally different. So much better. Yeah, well, it may not sound massively different to you, but I'm always conscious of the flaw or the flaws within the acoustics of something. It's just my ears are quite trained to it now. So maybe it sounds worse to me than it really is, but also the room looks about 1,000 times better. I haven't finished it yet because the final box didn't show up until later. So I'm going to get it all done. I don't know if I'll carry on putting it up tonight. I might wait and do it in the morning. It's probably a better idea. It's easier to work with daylight, so... Yeah, I mean, I can hear it, but I can also see it when I record a piece, because I can see the EQ response on it, and I can actually see where it's less spread out in the low end. It's much more focused. But it depends. Like if you're listening on like Dr. Beats or something like that, then yeah, or Dr. Dre's, whatever they're called, yeah, you're not getting a clear picture of sound anyway. So. Kill the Gene Splicerer. My proc's not running again. How am I getting this wrong? How am I not running my procs? He's very bad. I feel like I got warped there. That was weird. Right, now they are running. Yeah, last time we killed this thing so fast, the ads didn't spawn until after it was dead. We just sort of stood here killing the ads. It was quite fun. Kill all the vectors, they must die. Die now, vectors. What are we doing? I've got 5 minutes before the start of this tour. I should probably miss it, I think. By the time I've like relogged to the character to go on it, I'll probably miss the boat. It'll be full. I thought we'd gone through here quite quickly, but maybe I was wrong. Also, lag. Killing the larvae, there's so many of them. What are these tools? Well, I'm not quite sure yet. They always used to do them quite a while ago. And then they had a word with the devs and whatnot and sort of said, yeah, you know, you can do them again, sort of thing. So they had a contest on the forums for designing one. Thanks for the raids and the leadership, I should say, into HodorRaid. Right, poof, beaconing out. You got 4 minutes before the start of the thing. I'm gonna go and have a look at it. I will go on the original tune, I think. Or maybe I'll just go on the keeper, what the hell. Where's it starting from? Galway County Grid, okay. Am I going to get attacked immediately as soon as I come out? No, nothing's having a go at me. You go left that one. Gerra is the peaceful ark, not like Space Quest. I think I will log Kalos too. One they will recognise. Oof. And let's go and dig out the old soldier. Hopefully he's somewhere handy. He is, but I think he needs to get changed. Somehow. I don't know if this Twitch bot is. Somebody added me to it. I'm like, what the hell is this? Didn't say much about it. They said, oh, I've added so we can all... And I was like, wait, what? What is it? You know. I think I just got snagged by 4 holes. I did. Funny how that always happens. Galway. Gerra is a peaceful ark. I like the way you're saying it, not like the others. So yeah, video. Let's drop this down a little, back to where it's supposed to be. There we go. And where did I put my regular gear that I normally wear? You can go. You can go back in there. One of those. I got a Monsieur t-shirt. Very happy with that. And Oh god, I can't remember where half the stuff I had on is. Yeah, that was those. I'm sure I had shoulder pads as well at some point. Where's my clan shoulder pads? I need them. Head. There you go. And shoulders, yeah. And what would I have on my back? Why is my back armour invisible? You can't turn back armour off, can you? Some weirdness still going on there. Ah, there you go. The weapons are back. Why is my back armour not showing? Well, okay then. I'll take that off and then put it back up. No. I still has invisible back armour. Why? That's not a setting. No, social only. That'll be why. That's more like it. Now he looks like Callus too. Just having a bright white Omni-Med. Where is this? This is Galway. Right there. Straight from the grid for Galway. It's Galway Crossing, I think, more accurately, but yeah. Okay, and we've got somebody's little pet going. I'm a bigger than a Savic for once. I think I've got enlarge and veteran growing flesh. I should have got improved behemoth as well. I'll be even bigger. I'm guessing Gemmikins is talking on GSP, is she? God, there are so many bits of old school loot on this guy, it's unbelievable. Is she doing music as well, Sav, or the tour is in chat? Okay, if she's playing music, you know how it is with bloody copyrights and all of that malarkey. Yeah, that's a shame. I mean, I get it. I mean, they're doing like effectively a radio show, so they're going to play music. But if I play music, it all goes horribly wrong. You guys don't believe me. Which screenshot? Is it that one? No, not that one. No. Yeah, there you go. 4 seconds of music and I got that on the video when I uploaded it to YouTube. Had to get rid of it. But yeah, it's just the way it goes. Could you invite to org? I am the ruthless Irok. Yeah. We could do with in-game music, and I don't have any. I'm not sure why. Give me a second. We do the magical sound on and off. And usually any ambient music will begin to play. Is there a chat, or is it just vicinity, Sav? Or is there a raid group, or... I'll be invited by Jemmy. All we're going to hear is that thing. Right, walk. Yeah, we got walk. We're in roleplay mode. There we are. You're getting role played at this evening. And where's Soto Mahoney? I thought he'd be along for something like this. So we've now been beaconed out to... let's zoom out the map and I can show you. So we're far north of Galway, next to the lake and the nature reserve. And he couldn't make it. Yes, too busy spying on Clan from rooftops. The evil Omni spy. Or something like that. He might be having his dinner for all I know. Yes, I would love to play or stream the grid stream thing, but they can't hear me. And also they're playing music, which makes it nigh on impossible to do with various licensing and whatnot. Zoom out a bit so you can see everybody. And oof, there we go. We're in the Arc chat group. Yes, we're a motley bunch. Just, one straggler to pick up. Ah, I see. So you can't actually hear the music that Darazi is dancing to there. kill that thing. I don't know who brought that with them. Yeah, I know. Void Bot, oh god. In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins. Do. I used to love that. I can't remember what it was. It was like the advert. I don't remember what it was for, but I just remember the gorilla on the drums. I just thought it was awesome. Was it Cadbury's? I honestly don't remember. So we managed to make it in time. Yay! So I think we're going to go and look at... Oh, we've got one that's chunnering away and another thing that goes... every couple of minutes as well. There you go. Welcome to Ark Tours, hosted by the Ark Community Relations Department. As always, Ark must disclaim liability for lost XP and loss of life during this tour. If you stay close, I will do my best to protect you. If you become separated or lost, let me know quickly as possible. At the end of this tour, you can choose to be returned to the start or ICC. The tour will be covered in this private channel since vicinities will sometimes not reach all participants due to variations in distance from the tour guide. On these brief notes, we will now begin, if there are no questions. It has been on one of these. They used to do Shadowlands tour as well. It was quite cool. This is the beginning of the Back to Nature tour. Special commendation is made to DJ Gemmikins for submitting the backstory of this tour to Ark. Thank you, DJ Gemmikins, for your contribution to Rubicon. Further ado, let's observe the first habitat. Oh, the first exhibit. Welcome to the Galway Nature Reserve. A little hut and water on the new engine that doesn't know where or what level it's supposed to be at. Here at the start of the reserve and this tour, we have the original cabin of Galway himself, the perfect retreat away from the hustle of Rubicon city life. Inside the cabin is the bare minimum: 4 walls, a roof, a quick place to sit, and a campfire to heat those meals you packed with you. With the right equipment and supplies, you can make this place homely for yourself at this getaway retreat. We won't all be clambering in there, it'll be a bit of a squeeze. Here we have the statue of Galway himself. Another one of his many areas he claimed in his tour across Rubicon. Whether you like him or not, we are in his reserve, so be mindful and polite as we wander through. If you do come back, keep in mind that you should be respectful of the land around you as well as the wildlife that reside here. He does look like, with the cowboy hat and everything else. Kind of cool. Enslyric, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Yeah, I want the cowboy hat. I want it. Basically, I want a Lone Ranger outfit. Showing my age now. Most of the wildlife that lurk here will reside in the water, but you may just be lucky enough to catch a glimpse. This is their home, so be careful where you wander. Mind your step as we head into the swamp and across these old bridges. We wouldn't want you to fall in. Didn't it used to have like piranha in it or something? If you fell in, it was like a very bad time. Like Newland Lake used to be. Wearing white armour and wading through a swamp may have been a poor choice. You could be right. I think there's like a flea thing over there. Under the water. In this swamp there were reports of salt fleas, salamanders and the odd chirrup inhabiting the area. If you've not seen them before, now is your chance to see one live in the flesh. We warn you that you cannot take them home with you from the reserve, but you're also welcome to return and relax with the nature here. There you go, there's a little flea. And I'm sure I can hear... Oh, I think these are people's pets I'm hearing. Just charge it to the GSP account. Maybe I should wear boots. Rumour has it there have been battles just outside of the nature reserve. Talk of a fight over the Norton mine nearby, as well as many wouldn't want any nasty accidents, and I'm sure you wouldn't want to fill in the paperwork on that report. I also hear that salt fleas like to bite exposed toes. Equips boots. Yeah, never mind your sandals when you're out here. As we head deeper into the swamp, just be mindful that there could be anything or anyone out here with us. We're here to keep the peace, so just watch your step and keep walking ahead. Not much further to go. And Lyric, hey, hello there. Welcome to the stream. If I didn't welcome you before, I may have missed it. I was trying to read here. Just up ahead is a small camp spot. Hopefully there will be no fleas around. I'd hate to bring one back with us, and we'd have to explain we have a new infestation of the little blighters. No alien event today. No, not today. Not while Halloween is on, so the next one will be when Halloween is done. Basically. Yeah, I know. But they've said they can't do both at the same time, so there you are. Watch your head, especially when you're as tall as my toon. It's stupidly tall. Here we will take a moment for pictures and interacting with the wildlife. Just be careful as they may bite back. Now taking some leisurely stroll and some pictures. Who's hungry? All that walking surely gave me an appetite. I heard around here there's a Bronto burger factory. Who's interested in seeing if we can get a free sample? Yay! Yay, free food. Rule number 1, never learn how the sausage is made. Could inflate a Bronto, including the saddle. Oh, inhale. Okay. Put glasses of happy viewings for the next location. I require Borgars and came for free food. Yeah, unfortunately, while it was the same while we had the birthday celebrations, there's no alien event while they're running, just so they don't break the servers, etc., with things spawning and not spawning and what have you. Good, I hope no one is vegetarian only. Well, it's a burger. I don't know if they do a corn burger. Okay, sending you now. There you go. I'm sure there will be a vegetarian option too. There you go. Now we all get warped. Oh, Bronto's vegetarians, so it should be okay. Yay, the factory! God may not like me, I think. I don't know, is he sided? He is sided, but I think I'm okay. It has more and more here. I think we've been here before, but I think I know how the sausage is made. I'm looking at the rollers over there with the blood and spikes all over them. Let's start by seeing what goes into a Bronto burger. These are 100% free-range Rubicar Brontos, well loved and cared for. Feel free to pet one, but don't get too attached. You may get upset over what happens to poor Bessie here. And those menacing guards are here to make sure you don't take one of their prized stock. They're not very high level. Pants did an event here once, yeah. I think I caught the tail end of that. That was pretty cool on the... Like, there was fighting and things. It's quite weird, isn't it? We've got all these fun little areas all over Rubicar and we almost never go and look at them. What a fascinating pasture we have. Watch where you step. Yes, where you have cattle. you also have crap on the ground. It's a little leet trying to jump into the spinning. That's not a car wash. Don't be going in there. ASA, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Anything new this Halloween? I think it's pretty much the same old, same old. I'm just on a ARC tour at the moment, written by Gemmikins from GSP. Goes straight into the Mince-O-Matic for lunch. Yep. Well, you know, like they say, never find out how the sausage is made, said Delar a few minutes ago. I think they're probably right now, I've seen that. Yeah, it's free range until we herd you into one of them. Free the baby Brontos! I know. Blood capsule drops from Halloween mission. Can't remember. I'm waiting for a Bronto to walk into one. I am evil. It doesn't look very hygienic. It's like they're not bothering to clean any of this, are they? Yeah, and yeah, you can't actually get up to the spinning things. It was much worse in what was the Outer Worlds game. Good God, that was gruesome. If you played that quest in that game. Oh, I bet it cuts tomatoes. Yes, of course. That's where they make the vegan burgers, ignore the blood. It's Tomato. Zinzig, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. How are you, sir? This one must be next in line. Ooh, can we watch? I am evil. I am an evil. Doing roleplay. We are doing the roleplay. Well, so it's not quite roleplay. It's, yeah, it kind of is a bit, I suppose. This is a Rubikar nature tour kind of thing. A wildlife tour. It was submitted during the competition to by our DJ Gemmikins, who is also on GSP at the moment, if you'd rather listen to her than me waffling on. They're playing songs and such, so I can't host it because I don't have the licensing to broadcast that stuff on Twitch. So Savik really wanted to come and do this tour, so I've come along as well. On the original Kalos 2, there you go. Around the factory you can see machines processing the good quality Bronto into delicious Bronto burgers. Don't mind that pile there, that's the output of the tasty goodness so readily made for all Bronto burgers around Rubikar. We keep going, we may well find what we came for. Dalal, it doesn't smell like pureed tomatoes. No, it doesn't look like them either. So much protein, yep. There's bits of Bronto visible in plain sight. Yeah, I don't think Dalal appreciates that. So much for the tomato rationalization. Nose to tail, waste not, want not, so they say. Absolutely. And that's how the human race has survived as long as it has. Gerra cleans off her boots. Dimension shoves the face into the meat pile and sucks down the animal slime voraciously. Okay, let's go to the next location. Yes, we're trying to get a free burger. That's why we're here. We're here for a free burger. I don't think the 5-second rule applies to this festering pile. There's no such thing. 5-second rule is... what? The germs have got watches. And go, wait guys. 4, 3... 2. Oh, it's gone. I don't think so. I think you're anthropomorphic. I think you're attributing qualities to bacteria that do not exist. Oh, chunky bits. There we are, the holy grail of all tasty treats, the final product from all that hard work. Oops, looks like a couple escaped. 5-second rule. Yeah, there's a few on the floor, as you can see there. I don't think you can actually interact with them though. Right now, we have some food in our bellies. Who would like to take a dip in the local waters or relax on a sandy beach and catch some sun rays? Oh, they go in the Bronto cannons. I wouldn't eat something laying on the floor. No, never do it. If you wouldn't lick the floor or surface that the food is on, do not eat the food. The 5-second rule thing is just some crap somebody made up and people believed it. It's got no scientific value at all. How does it taste? Gritty. Non-GMO borders. You need a grid space flailing nano to handle all of that. That's mine. Get off, that's my burger. I'm gonna fight over the burgers now. Gerra cringes as she hears a squish under her boots. Oh, he stood in a burger. Well, let's hope it was a burger. Yeah, I don't think you can grab any of these. It would be funny, you could just sit there all day filling your backpacks full of them. Moving to the next location. Yeah, if you walk in amongst a bunch of cattle and you stand on something soft, chances are it's not a Bronto burger. I'm just saying. You know. Growing up around farmland and stuff. Just let me clarify here. Ooh, Springs location. Like northern or southern Strat, isn't it? Further south, yeah. As long as they're buns of steel, yeah. Where's our Jimmer? Oh, there we go. Yeah, never, that whole 5-second rule thing is just mumbo jumbo, basically. Germs instantaneously attach to something that touches them. Here are the known pool springs, a giant cluster of naturally occurring waterways, perfect for a wedding location or a trip to the beach without having to fight over who gets the best spot at the waterside. Make yourself comfy and feel free to go for a swim. Or if you want to come and bask in the sun, find a spot not too far from here. Just be wary, there are critters and creatures in this area. They may not all be so warm and welcoming as those at the nature reserve. Take in the sights and sounds, and so peaceful and pleasant, anyone would think you could just relax all day out here. Oh, what's that? Oh, right, we're conducting a tour. This isn't a holiday. Well, no. They're constantly breeding, so the second it's touched the floor and the bacteria is on it, the bacteria is on it. The longer it's on it, the more bacteria there will be, but the bacteria is probably going to continue to grow. It goes through your intestines as well. I seem to be very adept at swimming. Movement speed being what it is. I'm doing lengths. You wimps all doing widths. The water is warm. Yes, it's a volcanic spring, you see. They might have unintended pharmaceutical effects as well. Yes, don't eat the glowing mushrooms. Well, unless you really want to. Oh, I think I just clicked trade there by mistake. I hope the plankton is friendly in this warm water. Yes. I still eat stuff that fell to the floor. Good for the immune system. Well, it gives it something to do, that's for sure. Yeah, you shouldn't live in a completely sterile environment. Your body's not designed to. It's designed to protect you from, you know, quite a bit. I don't think you can harvest these. I don't think you can interact with them. This concludes the tour. At this time, you can either be sent back to the beginning location or a safe location within ICC. We enjoyed having you on this tour hosted by the Art Community Relations Department. You let me know as soon as you're ready. I will stay for a few. There we go. Very good fun. Yeah, I'll be eating something like a sandwich and I'll put it down and think, when was the last time I wiped that surface I just put it on? Oh well, screw it. Just as bad, but if it's been on the floor, that's different. Do you know why it's different? Because your feet walk on the floor. So your shoes have been outside walking through God knows what. The last smear of dog mess and your foot's been in it. And there's bacteria from that on the underside of your shoe. And then you walk around the kitchen not even knowing. Etc. I heard yellow snow is tasty, yeah. Don't you eat that yellow snow. Don't go where the huskies go. I love Zappa. How scary is Gerra? Oh, she's not as scary as the others. Tell me if you want a ride to ICC. I will take the ride to ICC, I think. It sounds like a fun deal. Yes, it does. There we go. ICC, please. I have a magical ICC button of my own. Yeah, I've got a few things like that. So there you go. That was a little bit of roleplay. That was a player-created thing, if you watched it from the beginning, where we went through all the little nature reserve area and everything else. That's pretty good fun. It was interesting. There was some funny I would say. Yeah, there was a few funny comments made along the way, which were pretty good. I enjoyed that. I thought that was pretty cool. Yes, I did. So there you go. We're all back in good old ICC, where frame rates go to die. Oh, I think a pile of stuff is about to collapse behind me here. I could hear something. Well, I thought it was the wind or something, but yeah, I need to move all that rubbish before it collapses into the room. That's all the old foam and such that I've taken down so far while I've been putting up the proper stuff. If anyone missed that, this was the old acoustic treatment. Just anything I could get my hands on that would dampen the room acoustics. To about halfway through the job. Now, looks a little bit better. Fibers, corsating screen, thank you very much. so there we go. We've done our little arc tour there. Improved essence of Behemoth. I'm even more of a big now. Where's Savik? Savik, don't you dare run off. Where have you gone? I am bigger than you now. There you go. You're in Newland. Right, wait a minute. Savik is still bigger than me with Challenger. Damn you. Not far off. All Savik's tunes are bloody taller than mine. They're little ones. Shut up, I'll bring my big amp. So there you go, the original tunes we made. There's Kalos 2, and there is the original Savik. Yes, indeed. I'm waiting for Savik's Challenger to run out. Then we'll see. No, we won't, because you just cast it again. What is that over there? Zoop buff and... oh god, I think that's maybe Zoop's little buff army up there. Yep, I'm pretty sure that's a buff army. Kind of cool. I've thought about making one on a Froob account, or Froob accounts, plural, myself, just for the lols. It's levelling them up and everything's a bit of a... you know what I mean? I'm farming the nanos and whatnot. Especially with like a fixer or something, you know, you've got to do quests and all the rest of it. Oh, Dalar is giving me gifts. Thank you very much, Dalar. What's she giving me? An extravagant piece of chocolate. In your hand is a perfectly moulded piece of chocolate. You're initially unaware if you should actually bite a tiny slice of heaven or put it on display. The apprehension melts away as it slowly melts in your hand. Bon appetit. Boomf. I love you. Ah, that's nice. Yeah, so there we are. Now, there's all the little critters are out. Are they in Newland as well, Sav? Has Newland got its own Frankenleet or whoever? And where? Oh yes, there they are. Draculeet and Frankenleet there with a couple of missions for you. If you want to go farm some social armour and stuff. I think I've got more than enough on this guy, but we could go and do that if you want. Do you want to go and do one of these missions, chat? We could go do that. Draculeet. Do you have anything new for me? I've been playing these games for my entire life. Buried loot? Where did you bury it? Goodbye. So it's down in U-Turn Forest, which isn't that far. They're discussing when they're going to do Savik's tour, which obviously we will be streaming if we can. And where's my nano programs on this tune? I haven't played him in years. Well, not true. I just haven't played him much. Oh yeah, I can't. I've got to forego my growing flesh thingamy. There we go. And we want to be heading south to U-Turn Forest. Oh, apparently I can't just leave the group. A bit more this way. U-Turn Forest can be a bit problematic for lobies, I'll say that, because the mobs in there are very aggressive. But once you're high level, then nothing. But yeah. And zone. There we go. And then you're going to zone again. You go to the creepy forest of doom. And you cannot fly in here. It's kind of like being in an indoor area almost. But yeah, the shades will just chase you for miles. They'll debuff you, nuke you, and all sorts. They're horrible at lower levels. Unless you're on an NT, then it's yay, kite time. Because they'll chase you for the entire zone. Good night, Sabik. Always a pleasure to see you. And thanks for the invite along on the tour. Right, here we are. Boof. Oh no! It is the dead. Can you guys see? It's quite dark in here. Yeah, there we go. Just ram the gamma up a bit. What have we got? Oh, they're horrible. Gesticulating pustule and pumpkin nano spray. Don't really want either of those, but okay. Continue round. Young pumpkin head. Anything good? I think I've got that on this tune anyway. Old brown jumpsuit got. The emoticon shirt got. I've probably got all of them on this tune, I think, up at this point. Let's go around the other side. Aha, young pumpkin. This one's got the Twitch pistol and the BBI faithful. It hits reasonably hard. Oh, green boots. Got them. This space rent, got it. Tetrium quid. Yeah, it's like a HUD item that floats. No, it's BBI Faithful 1000 and Twitch Pistol, which is the reflex after you modify it. Ah, restorative fungal host. You die. Got it. They're actually pretty bloody useful weapons. The BBI is a bit of a nightmare to get, though, that's the only thing. I should probably buff as well, seeing as I haven't yet. Anyone have a full set of Bronto armor? Yeah, all my nanos are mixed up on this tune still. Poisonous bite. Oh yeah, I need to be morphed for that. No, can't be bothered morphing. Oh, wait a minute. Traffic cone. Haven't got that one. Elite series, I've got all of those. Pumpkin basket. Yeah, got that. Right, back around the other way. Camera's not really behaving. I have a full set. Just keep, yep. Big Meanie, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. We've been doing all sorts tonight. Kind of a lot of randomness. Midnight pumpkin boxer shorts and a bag. Yay for the bag. Yeah, I've got tons of random social armor and items and whatnot from, well, just through virtue of having played for so damn long. Not on every character, I grant you. Specimen, die. Let's have a look. Ooh, yes, Ancient Proton Ionization Pack. This, if you get it, is a backpack which looks like the Ghostbusters thing. or similar to it at least. So yeah, if you're wanting one of them, yeah, pretty cool. What else? Oh, we got the panda mask. Let's have a look. Yes. Social for the win. What's this one? Past cursed pool kit. I've got that. And then the Oni shirt. I've got that as well, I think. Might come and farm some of this. How does damage compare to a soldier? Well, on an Advi. Much weaker. Gripping tentacles. Die. Got those. Got it. And then these aren't doors, I don't think. No. There's a fossil grim in here. There he is. So you can repeat this mission every sort of 20 minutes or so. I mean, the BBI is nice. Put it this way, if it was an Advi only, a lot more people would use it. Got that. Yeah, it's an 11-second full auto. I think if it wasn't locked to Advi, I think you'd see a lot more people using the BBI 1000. Because it's like, straight away, it's a 11-second full auto. Pistol perks. Yeah, I mean, Advi gets some. Not that many, though. We get Pistol Mastery. And that's kind of it, really. It is nice if you're going to have a ranged Advi, you might as well use that, you know. Yeah, I got all these as well. Only a 30 clip on it though, so you do reload quite often. Better than Job Explorer, which has only got like a 10 clip total. Got it. Why everyone's running over there? It's all gone weird. Hulking abomination. Okay, well you're going to die instead then. Yeah, with the soldier you could still be using lots of other perks for more damage, but it is Advi only. If they took the Advi only off it, I think you'd see a lot of people using it. More of them, got all that. And fungal, we got that as well. Not a door. Is a door. I need to be wary of a couple of things after this room, I think. Yeah, the requirements as well are super low. To cap the full auto, I think you only actually need 900 and something. Oh, saplings are healing. Stop healing my mob. Depends what you come in here on. If you come in on a soldier and empty, it's just like kaboom, bang, dead. Yeah, if they took the Advi tag off it, I think you'd see pretty much every pistol user using it. I've definitely put one on the Krat, I know that. Purple boots and the pool cue. What have you got? Got it. Catsuit. Don't think I'm going to put that on this one. Oh, we got the Liar's Sangi glasses. They're quite nice, actually. 16 to nano skills. I'm not picking them up because I know I've got some already. That's not a door. That's the door. I love the laugh they've got. It's always been cool, that. Oh, what's that one? Shadow Ops. I don't think I've got that. Need to make a bit of room. get that one. Oh, I think something's shooting at me. Don't heal. No. Die. Yep, there you go. That should be... Oh, God. Which... You know what, I'll sort it out later, not on the stream. These damn things... And they're... I think it's like 10% dot. It'll just hit you for it. You just want to be away from them. Once they're dead, it's no problem, but yeah. Doesn't matter how much HP you got, they just keep hitting you for like a percentage. Kind of painful. I think they're the only ones you really got any kind of concern about in here. What's that one? Orange, no. And another t-shirt I've already got. You had more stuff. Premium Sunburst Mark III. I think not. Chainsaw, got it. Okay, there's a couple more of these fire thingamies. Yeah, there you go. You just want to kill it as fast as possible, really. Or root it and keep away. Mize, nano... Oh, I'll take that. That's quite useful. That's 17 and 2 intelli. It's quite a handy one. I think I've got better already, but yeah. And Terrifying Leet I've got as well. So one round here, yep. And there it is with the dot. Ow. Got all those. Yeah, it was sort of a poor old Advi's kind of item that they added. It's kind of weird, but yeah. Yeah, I got that. Yeah, these restorative blah 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 heal, so... And the Hulking Abomination will Mongo, make you change target. Bit like some of the mobs in the higher dungeons as well. Got it. What have we got here? We have another bag. Take the bag. Monster Hunter shirt. I'm not sure if I've got that. Yeah, that'll do. Not a door. There's lots of doors in here that are not actually doors. The Pumpkinhead. Oh no, he's debuffed me and rooted me and whatnot. You must die. You can spawn ads in as well, so... Oh, when he does this, where he teleports you and roots you, which resets your aggro. Bloody annoying if you're on a shade. Yeah, you got him. Not like he's a massive challenge anyway. It's meant to be a fun mission more than, you know, anything. So we've got a 232 Mize. We got the Lies Sangi sleeves for strength and agility. The ranged pants. We got the Intelli and Science ones there. If anybody wants any, I'll pick them up and give them you. But and Wall Hex Nano Spray. That'll be all right with that. And that's it. That's your mission. That's all the mobs in here. He does some other ones which go to more traditional mission locations. Like the one that gave me yesterday, one was in Omni HQ, thanks, and the other one was in, oh god, yeah, Perpetual Wastelands. But you get more generic mobs in those, and they don't always drop the Halloween goodies either. So yeah, when it spawns you out, it spawns you in a different bit. So you actually come out, you start sort of there, but you come out on the opposite side over here. So yeah, there you go. There's a bit of the Halloween. Obviously, tomorrow I'll try and do the Oh no, it's Hodor again tomorrow, isn't it? Sector 42. I don't know. We'll have to see how we go on. But there's also the big mission, which you do in like a raid force, really. It's pretty tough. You just survive wave after wave and get bigger and bigger loots, which is kind of cool. Right, let's have a look. Is anybody else streaming Anarchy online at the moment? Let's have a look. Hopefully it's not just me. We shall search. No, Twitch Anarchy on Arcade is not the same. Court is streaming. Okay, we'll go visit Court. He was on stream earlier on. So we'll go raid him. Raid Court. There we go. It is whatever it is, 960p or whatever. Should be cool. Right, are we all aboard? Are we all going to go and say hi to Court? We'll go do that then. Thank you all. I'll be back tomorrow and have fun there. It looks like he's in the big subway kicking the crap out of the Slum Queen. Yeah. So have fun with Court and I will see you all tomorrow. Okay, folks. Bye for now.